The great turning point in life of Om Viṣṇupāda Śrī Bhakti Rakṣaka Śrīdhara Mahārāja. Photo. In the center is Om Viṣṇupāda Śrī Bhakti Rakṣaka Śrīdhara Mahārāja. He is with his sister and her husband. I was a fourth-year college student and that boy, Śrī Suresh Bhattacharya, from a brāhmaṇa family of Faridpur, was a first-year student. 3 years gap. I found that he was given to both sides very intensely, taking the name of the Lord sometimes very loudly like a madman, and also doing sandhyā-vandana, regular morning, noon and evening prayers and worship, etc. At the same time, when there was any patient he would engage himself in their service, even neglecting to attend the college class. Both sides, social service as well as worship, were combined in him. One day, when we two were going on a morning walk and also cleaning our teeth with small twigs, he referred to his father with the expression, "That gentleman." I took exception to that. "Why do you use this expression for your father? You say, 'that gentleman.' What is this?" Quote. He said, "Yes, I have committed a wrong. I shouldn't have spoken in this way before you. But really it is like that. That gentleman. He was a gentleman. And in this life I came to him. He has protected me for some time. And in the next life I shall go to some other place. In this way we are moving hither and thither, coming to some gentleman and from there to another gentleman." Although I gave opposition, that point hit me very hard. I began to think, yes, it is true. We are in the midst of father, mother, brother. Oh, as he said, that gentleman. What real connection do I have with them? Or they with me? We are all almost like strangers. Quote. Thinking and thinking on this point, the whole world became as vacant. I felt a furious atmosphere, with no shelter to take anywhere. A chaotic position, and I have no position of stability. Where from am I coming? Where to go? How long am I to stay here? This is a point in the infinite. I am an uncertain point in the whole of the infinite. A great shock came to me in this way. And that was the great turn in my life. The worldly achievement has no value. I was studying, a fourth-year student. I was to appear in a few months for the final examination. My friends were alarmed at seeing my position. "What are you doing? You are neglecting your studies. How will you be able to pass? Your father is sending money for your education. You are not so rich." In this way they tried their best to help me, but I couldn't concentrate on any book of study. They said, "If you can't do so, we shall read and you try to hear." At that time, my friend gave me some literature on life and teachings of Mahaprabhu. And I devoured it like nectar. I found some position there. It is not that I am nowhere. Here is the support, the basis, the foundation. I found here the sustenance, hope, and shelter I needed. In this way I began to read and read. My very nature was that whatever I read scrutinizingly. It may be slow, but my reading is more or less very accurate in representing the true aspect. I could also hear very clearly, even without reading. Acute hearing was also a part of my nature. Whatever I heard, I could grasp the very purpose and keep it within me. And here also by thorough reading I found my life, my future hope, everything. I was converted. In my mother's family there was some recognition of Sri Chaitanya Dev. But my paternal family were orthodox smartas. They hated the followers of Chaitanya Dev. Chaitanya Dev has created a chaotic society. Pests that cannot keep their own stand in the social position. It is they who gather to follow Chaitanya Dev. Those who have lost their social position become Vaishnav and they say that they are followers of Chaitanya. In my father's family they held such hatred. But after this I became fully converted into a follower of Chaitanya. Such a feeling came to me. Not only intellectually, but in heart and mind also. I underwent a wholesale conversion. Then my father died. He was disappointed and dejected. I was the eldest son. He had some hope in me for family matters. But when he saw such a change in me, it may be said that he died almost heartbroken. The burden of the family also came on my mind. But my state of mind was somewhere else. The chance came to me to lead a life of abnegation. For 1 year the son of a departed father won't use any umbrella or shoes. I made some extreme addition. I used nothing but one piece of cloth and a sheet for 1 year. And half mad I used to do agriculture work in service to the cows. Anyway, I passed the BA, the Baharampur section where I appeared. My classmate said this was a wholesale massacre. Very few could pass, but somehow I passed. Some of my classmates said, "Oh, by the method of worshipping and satisfying God he has passed." He did not study at all but he passed. Only by worshipping God.